Welcome back to the Stoic Formula. This isn't just another video. This is our 100th video. Over the past journey, we've uncovered timeless truths, unshakable principles, and the mental armor forged by the ancient Stoics. Today, to mark this milestone, I bring you 100 Stoic quotes that cut deep, drawn from the minds of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and more. These aren't just words. They're tools for clarity, courage, and self-mastery. Let's begin. Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor. Meditations. 1. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. 2. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. 3. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. 4. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. 5. It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. 6. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. 7. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. 8. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. 9. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. 10. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. 11. What we do now echoes in eternity. 12. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. 13. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up. 14. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. 15. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Seneca, Roman statesman, Letters to Lucilius, On the Shortness of Life, Essays. 16. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. 17. He who is brave is free. 18. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. 19. Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool. 20. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. 21st. No man was ever wise by chance. 22. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. 23. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. 24. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. 25. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. 26. He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary. 27. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be. 28. True happiness is to enjoy the present. 29. Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. 30. Anger, an acid that can do more harm to the vessel than to anything on which it is poured. Epictetus. Freed slave, teacher, discourses, Enchiridion. 31. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. 32. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. 33rd. No man is free who is not master of himself. 34. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. 35th. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. 36. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. 37. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you. 38. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. 39. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. 40. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. 41st. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. 42nd. Be not angry that you cannot make others as you wish them to be, since you cannot make yourself as you wish to be. 43. Only the educated are free. 44th. It is difficulties that show what men are. 45. Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Zeno of Citium, founder of Stoicism. 46. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. 47. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. 48. Well-being is attained little by little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. 49th. Happiness is a good flow of life. 50. No loss should be more regrettable to us than losing our time. 51st. Steel your sensibilities, so that life shall hurt you as little as possible. 52nd. Fate is the endless chain of causation whereby things are, the reason or formula by which the world goes on. 53. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. 54. Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. 55. The reason why we have 2 ears and only 1 mouth is that we may listen more and talk less. Musonius Rufus, Roman philosopher, Epictetus' teacher. 56. Practice is more important than theory. 57. It is not possible to live well today unless you treat it as your last day. 58. If you accomplish something good with hard work, the labor passes quickly, but the good endures. 59th. Virtue is the same for men and women. 60th. Philosophy should be practiced by everyone, not just those with leisure. 61. We begin to lose our souls when we live contrary to nature. 62nd. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. 63. To be healthy is not to eat more, but to eat what is necessary. 64th. A man should live in accordance with reason and nature. 65. Labor, when wisely directed, does not exhaust the body. Cleanthes, second head of the Stoic school, author of Hymn to Zeus. 66. Lead me, O Zeus, and thou, O destiny, the way that I am bid by you to go. 67th. Reason is the helm and guide of life. 68. The universe is driven by a divine reason, or logos. 69. Nothing happens without a cause, and every cause is ordered by nature. 70. The fates guide the willing, but drag the unwilling. 71. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. 72. In every place and at all times it is possible to be virtuous. 73. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. 74. Self-command is the greatest command of all. 75. Cheerfulness is the fruit of a life lived with virtue. Stoic principles and maxims, general or anonymous Stoic wisdom. 76. Control your desires or they will control you. 77. The wise man is indifferent to what he cannot control. 78. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. 79. True peace comes from within. 80. To live according to reason is to live in accordance with nature. 81. Every obstacle is an opportunity to practice virtue. 82. Time is the most precious thing we have, and the one we squander most. 83. Death is not to be feared, for it is natural. 84. True courage is the willingness to face reality. 85th. Let your actions speak your philosophy. 86. Let reason be your ruler, not emotion. 87. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. 88. What is not under your control is not your concern. 89. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. 90. One who seeks wisdom must first master silence. 91. Live simply so others may simply live. 92. A wise man does not grieve over the things he lacks, but rejoices for those he has. 93rd. Let each thing you do, say, or intend be like that of a dying man. 94. Philosophy is a remedy for the soul. 95. Your character is your destiny. 96. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. 97. A good character, once established, endures every test. 98. Nature gave us one tongue and two ears so we could listen more and talk less. 99. To endure is noble. To endure well is wisdom. 100. Live in such a way that your death is a fulfillment, not a regret. Stoicism isn't a theory, it's a practice. If even one of these quotes struck a chord, carry it into your day. Reflect, apply, repeat. Thank you for being part of the Stoic Formula. Whether this is your first video or your 100th, here's to 100 more. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And as always, focus on what you can control. Let go of the rest. Stay grounded. Stay stoic.